Hey guys, it's Danielle and welcome back to my channel. So if you didn't watch my last vlog, go back and watch that vlog because this is part 2 of my moving vlog. So if you haven't seen part 1, you might want to go check it out before you watch this one, or else you might be a little confused. Welcome to part 2, everyone. At this point, we're still in August. I made the team and then I had to fly back the next week for our first practice. So this is that day. Hey guys, so this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm back in Texas and I'm in my brand new apartment. I'm so excited, I love it. I just got the keys. I know some people wanted to have a tour before I have bring all my stuff in. So tonight I'm sleeping here, but I'm just sleeping on an air mattress and I have no things. I fly back home tomorrow and then I start my drive all the way here on Thursday. And I'll probably get here Saturday because I want my car here. So I'm driving my car here. So yeah, so I'm just here for the night and then I'll be back this weekend to actually start living here. So I'll give you a little tour. Here's my front door. And then you turn and you go up the stairs. And then in here I have a garage. Oh, I turned off the light. There it is. And I'm thinking I'll do some sort of shoe rack or something over here, so just because there's some room and I won't have a ton of room in my actual bedroom. So then this is the only carpet in the whole place, just up these stairs, probably so that the stairs aren't so loud because I think there's someone under me. You walk in and here's the kitchen. Sorry, I have a few things out, but here's the kitchen, nice and cute. Little wine rack, fridge, stove and oven, washing machine, dishwasher, or microwave, dishwasher. And then, well, actually, no, I think plates will have to be in here. I think plates will be in here because these are pretty narrow. So I guess I don't know what my pantry situation will be. Maybe I can get something there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But right in here you have washer and dryer and some shelves. Thinking maybe trying to put something right here for storage. And then through here is my bathroom. All I brought is a towel because I don't have anything. Don't even have toilet paper, so. And then go through here for the bathroom, and I am sleeping on this air mattress today. But there's a window, the lighting is really nice. So I'm thinking bed on this wall, nightstand, I guess dresser against there. I'm not sure yet because that's not a ton of room right there for the dresser. So we'll see. But my room has a fan. And then here's my closet. Not the biggest, but we're gonna make it work. Honestly, I have some wire drawers that I think will fit perfectly right here. It has its own light switch. And then you go back through, ignore all my stuff, and you're in the living room. And I feel like the living room is so nice and spacious. And isn't the lighting so good? I'm loving the lighting. And so we'll probably have my kitchen table here and maybe a few stools right there. And then probably my TV here and couch over here. And I don't want to go out there right now, but that is the porch. So quite a good sized porch. So I'll definitely put 2 little chairs or something out there. So yeah, and there's the look from the other side. I'm so excited to start living here. It's so cute. I need to figure out ways to optimize the storage because I feel there's not a ton of storage. There's not even a coat closet. So I need to figure that out, what I'm gonna do about that. But we will make it work. I feel I really like how big this living room is. I feel it's a good size. And I love that there's a garage, so yay. That was my empty apartment tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In this vlog, I'm not gonna be showing my tour of everything done, just because everything is not done yet. And it's gonna take some time. I still have some stuff on the way. So hopefully in next week's vlog, I will have a tour of it mostly done. It probably still won't be an official tour because I still probably won't have everything done for a while, but that way you can get an update on what it's looking like and how I'm decorating. and drove all the way to Texas in a U-Haul pulling my car. It was me and my dad. It took 3 days, and the drive there is 30 hours if you do it straight, but obviously we stopped twice to sleep. So we left on Thursday, got there Saturday, and my mom had flown in. She had to work that week, so she wasn't able to drive with us or whatever. So she just flew in on Saturday and met us here at my apartment. When we got there, we had to start unpacking the U-Haul right away, and we just unpacked it into my garage. And then we just went to sleep that night. We didn't like try and start putting stuff together, and it was kind of fun. I'm sorry I didn't get any clips from the time of us unpacking, which I really wish I had, but my parents were only here for the weekend, so we had to get as much done as we could in that short amount of time. Like, I needed my dad to build many things as he could, hang stuff up for me. Me and my mom had to go shopping and also put stuff together and put stuff away. So we were just so crazy busy that I did not even have time to pull out the camera. I didn't get ready any of these days, so I'm sorry that I didn't get to show you like the process of doing it when they were here, but it's still not like fully finished, so anything else that I add to it or do, I will be showing you guys. And when I do give a tour, hopefully in the next video, I will try and tell you where everything's from. And it was just kind of a fun experience though, because like my parents slept on air mattresses we had blown up here in my living room, and I slept in my bed in my bedroom. It was fun. It was just like a little sleepover for a couple days, just me and my parents. I wish they could have stayed a little bit longer because they didn't get to see any of the city. The whole time they were here was spent setting up my apartment. My dad built so much stuff in so little time, like literally Bob the Builder. So I'm so grateful to them for helping me out. I could not have, like, I would still be putting together that dresser if he hadn't built it for me. Like, it would take me weeks probably. So grateful that they even were able to come and help me. They won't be back for a few months. I think they're gonna come around my birthday time back here, but so yeah, it's up to me to build anything else that I get, but it definitely was a huge help that they came at all. I mean, I could not have done it by myself. I couldn't have drove the U-Haul all that way while pulling my car, and I could not have brought everything up the stairs and built everything. Like, it would have taken me so long. So I'm so grateful they made the time to help me with that. So because I don't have any footage from that time, which I'm so sorry about, I know that's so annoying because that would have been really interesting to see, but things were just so crazy. So they were here at the apartment Saturday, and then I dropped them off at the airport on Monday, and I did cry all the way back to my apartment because I was just like, I don't know, like the shock setting in that I'm here alone now. And it was just fun having them like spend the night here, and like, I don't know. I'm good now, don't worry. I think I was also so tired from, like, it was just a crazy week because like I said in the video, made the team, flew home, started packing, flew back here, went to practice, flew back home, finished packing, immediately got in the U-Haul to do a 30-hour drive, a 3-day trip in this car, doing 10-hour driving days. I mean, luckily my dad drove, but still, like, just sitting in the car, like, it's mentally draining. And then getting here and immediately unpacking for 3 days straight. So it's just a lot. So anyways, yeah, so in these next clips, doing a couple days in my life here in my apartment and what my life is like here. I do have some exciting stuff coming up that will be in the next vlog, but this way you can just kind of see what life is like for me here in Dallas. Yeah, I'm still settling in. I'm still new here. It's only my whatever, I don't even know what day it is. It's like going on my 3rd week here. CVS. I had to get a blood draw for a tuberculosis test. The place I'm like going to work for, you have to like have all this stuff done before I can start working there. So and I didn't record it because I had to focus on not passing out. And there's my little band-aid, and then in 2 hours I'm going to get my fingerprints done. I'm just trying to get as much done like as soon as I can so I can start working sooner. And then I also have to like get a picture taken while I'm there. So I'll probably actually do my hair because I didn't have time this morning. I'm gonna eat something now because I'm a little bit lightheaded because I didn't have time to have like a full lunch before I left, but luckily I did not faint. The girl before me fainted. Like I could tell when she walked out that she had fainted, and so that like scared me a little bit. I was like, oh no, like I hope me seeing that she passed out doesn't affect me, but well, I was fine. So when I'm home, and I'm like out here, I like to just have the TV playing because it's so quiet in my neighborhood. Like there's no sound coming out from outside. So sometimes I'm just like, so I'm not so stuck with my, gosh, the air is like spraying right into my eyes and making my eyes water. So I'm not so alone with my thoughts. I like to play a TV show. And so currently I have Seinfeld going every day because there's so many episodes. And before that I was watching, I'll put it on the screen, I can't remember, but I finished it because it was only like a couple seasons. Anyways, and my plan is once I finish Seinfeld to watch Grey's Anatomy. So it's just a show that I can have in the background that I don't have to really keep up with or that I've seen before. Like I've seen all the Seinfeld episodes, I'm pretty sure. And I've seen all of Grey's Anatomy. Well, not the newest seasons. I stopped watching, but anyways, it's just good to have something going in the background so it's not so quiet here, like I'm a dog. Okay, I did my hair and I ate. I'm just filling up my water to bring with me. I might stop and get some groceries after, or I might do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. Let me get my list. If I go after, I'll have my list just in case. And let's go. Okay, you guys, I got my fingerprints done, and then I went to the grocery store after, and I'm gonna make a little drinky. And I'm having frozen pizza for dinner. I promise I don't always do that. But it's actually Friday night, so pizza night is my excuse. And I put the new Wednesday season on. I watched the first season when it came out. I don't know, it doesn't look very interesting anymore, but I just put it on because I didn't know what to put on. I'm gonna use these cutie cups I have. These are like my fun drink cups. And I kind of want to use the strawberry. They're like dupes for the Anthropology ones, but they're just from like TJ Maxx or something. So first, let's get some ice. And my freezer doesn't have an ice maker, so I just like have what are those ice things? And then I like got this like little drawer to keep it in. I have to have ice in my iced coffee, but I actually don't put ice in my water. My friend Riley inspired me to do this. She had this when I went to her house one time, like the last time I went. We had these, and it was so good. I like haven't stopped thinking about it since. So you take a raspberry rose poppy and you put that in. It's like a dirty soda situation. And then they make the creamer with the lime now, but I couldn't find that. So I just got the regular one, but I think it'll be better with lime. And I also couldn't find any lime juice, so mine won't have lime. But I will have to buy some lime juice because I think it would be better that way, but whatever. So this is just like the coconut creamer. Yum. Still looks really good though. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I feel like you don't need a ton of cream, but that might have been too much. And a straw. Give it a taste. Okay, it's still so good, even without the lime. Yay. You guys have to try this, but I will not take credit for it. All credit to Riley. Okay, you guys, well, while my pizza cooks, I thought it would be fun if I told you guys, if I just talked about some of the differences I've noticed from living in Oregon versus living in Texas, like some of the differences. So just keep in mind, I've only been here like 2 weeks now. So this is just like things I personally notice or think. So, and I've really only been to Dallas and the Dallas area. Like I haven't even been to Fort Worth or anything yet. So does not go for all of Texas or even all of Oregon, just from the areas I've lived and where I've been and noticed. First thing is that obviously Oregon is much more hilly. The trees are incredibly tall, and there's mountains and hills, and so the sky is a lot smaller in Oregon, because when you look up, like the trees go so tall that it just like makes the sky seem smaller. So when you're here in Texas, like there's no big trees and there's no big mountains. It's like completely flat practically here. So the sky looks huge. It's like a big sky, which I guess is like probably how it is in places that are like more deserty or whatever. Next is like there's barely any billboards here. Like in Oregon, especially like in Salem and Portland, there are tons of billboards. Like not even, I mean Vegas, like that is billboards central, but we have like a ton of billboards, especially like along our freeways. And in here, like I've seen a few, but nowhere near as many. So like that's really interesting to me. Like everything is much more neutral because there's not these like ugly billboards like in your face. Not very important, but just kind of interesting. Next thing is at a red light, once it turns green, you have to be back at 55 or 70. All the streets are practically, you're either going 55 or you're going 70 pretty much all the time. Sometimes 45, but the second the light is green, you need to accelerate so fast, like get up to the speed limit as soon as possible. Because I don't, I'm a little bit slower, like I gradually do it, and everyone behind me goes around me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'll get there in like 2 seconds, but like, it's kind of crazy. Also, pretty much every road is like 4 lanes wide, and you just go straight. You just go straight for a long time. Every road is long and straight. And sometimes you turn, but then that next road is long and straight. In Oregon, like the roads are much more winding and up and down. And I don't know, I just feel like I don't just go straight, go straight for like you do here in Texas. And obviously the freeways are huge and wide, and you go much faster here than you do in Oregon. For the most part, you can get everywhere pretty fast, and they have everything here. Like anything you could ever need, they have here, and it's probably only 10 minutes away from you because they have so many of them. Versus in Oregon, you'll be lucky if they have it, and if it is, at least 15 minutes away. It kind of depends obviously what it is and where you live, but everything you actually need is max 10 minutes away. And then there's another one, another 10 minutes away. My fave place so far is Whataburger. It's so good. Kind of similar vibes to In-N-Out, but they have more options, like they have chicken. And I love their chicken strips, I love the burgers, and I love the fries. So the burgers are just like so wide, it's crazy. You could definitely split it with someone because they're so big. Like me and my mom split it when they were here. We split a burger. Oh, and then the people, they're much more, what's like the opposite of casual? Like in Oregon, everything is way more casual in the way you dress and in the way you speak. Like in Oregon, like I never say yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir. Like I hear it a little bit, but not very much from other people either. But in here, like that's the norm. You're expected to say it, yes ma'am, all the time. Then also the fact that people rarely dress casual too. I think for Oregon, I'm like considered dressed up most of the time. Like I think my friends would say, like compared to some people, I'm like a person who's like dressed up. My dressed up is casual here, if that makes sense. Like I'm like, oh, I'm dressed up today. No, like people dress up every day. And I guess that's kind of maybe a more southern thing, even though I don't think Texas is necessarily considered like the South. Maybe parts of Texas, but like I would expect to see more people in like athletic wear here, but that must just be, I know that's a very like PNW type of thing, Pacific Northwest type of thing, but honestly, like I thought it was like that was more mainstream now. I have not really seen anyone anywhere I've gone in athletic wear. And everyone always wears pants, even though it's like 90 degrees here every day, it's so hot. Everyone's in pants. I'm in shorts, everyone else is in pants. They're used to it, I guess. I don't know, or maybe just because it's September, they're over wearing shorts, but I'm like, I'm sweating, I need to wear shorts. The way they speak is much less casual, and like people go out of their way to like say things to you or compliment you way more than they do in Oregon. In Oregon, people just kind of keep to themselves unless it's like one of your good friends, then obviously you'll stop and say hi to them. People are not going out of their way really very much in Oregon. I don't know, going more out of their way to say things to me or say goodbye or hello or like, I don't know, things are just so much more casual in Oregon. If you don't have to talk, you don't. If that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm not very good at explaining things. And you have to use your manners here, which is not like people don't use manners in Oregon, but it's like stricter here. And it's not that people are necessarily rude in Oregon. I just feel like people like keep to themselves more. Like I find I have more random people. Like the other day I'm at TJ Maxx and this woman comes up to me and is asking what I think her daughter would like out of these two options. Like she's asking me. And like I don't think I've ever had anyone do that in Oregon. Like people are just much more friendly and like outspoken, I guess. And those are the main things I've noticed so far. Just interesting. In Oregon, they have a place called Safeway, and Tom Thumb is like Texas's Safeway because it's literally the exact same store, and they even carry Signature Select, which is Safeway's brand. So I don't know why they're called different things, but they carry Bubs, which I haven't seen at like any other grocery store that I've looked at here. So I don't know if it's just Tom Thumb. I don't know if they would have it at Safeway at home now. I don't know. So last time I went, they had this like pink one that I got, these pink Bubs, but they didn't have them this time. So this time I got the Tutti Frutti and the lemon raspberry. And these ones are like the diamond Bub, which the pink ones were too. The pink ones are really good. So these are sour diamond Tutti Frutti, and they look like that. And they're really good. It literally tastes like bubblegum though, which is so weird. And then this one's like a skull, a scow. So I haven't tried this kind yet, so I'm gonna try it. That's what it looks like. And this is, there was like a Swedish candy trend on TikTok, and this is like, Bubs is like a Swedish brand, and so these are like inspired from that. So it's called Bubs, B-U-B-S, just if you didn't know. So let's try the skull one. These are good. I still think the pink ones I got were the best, but I can't remember, I don't know what flavor it was exactly. So I have my sign filled for during the day when I'm not sitting and watching it, but I need something to watch when I sit it down. I just finished The Summer I Turned Pretty and My Life with the Walter Boys. So if you have any other recommendations, please let me know. I just got back from church. It was my first time going to church here in Texas, and it was great service. It was a nice church, so I had a good time. Now I have quite a few chores to do before I have practice later tonight. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to wash my sheets. I have some dishes to do, things like that. Yeah, this is the dress I wore, if you can see it, and then my little sandals. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of this part 2 moving vlog. Part 3 will hopefully be a tour and some other exciting stuff that I have going on that I'm excited to share with you guys. So stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. Love you, bye.